It's the National Football League on EA Sports, where London will play host to a different kind of football.
It's the New York Jets and the Minnesota Vikings.
And it comes your way next on Madden Football.
Let's rock and roll. We're set to go.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL International Series brings us across the pond. We're in North London and the impressive Tottenham Hotspur Stadium. So good to have you with us, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson here in the booth. Carter, these are a couple of teams that struggled a year ago, finished out of the playoffs. They were under 500, but that's what you love about the NFL. A new season brings renewed optimism.
Absolutely, and really, Mike, a lot of new faces at critical places. I mean, there is a lot of new pieces to the puzzle here, both coaching staff and the roster of players. They believe last year is over. They do not think there is any correlation between the squad they're planning to put on the field today and that one that we saw really go through some growing pains and struggles just a year ago.
The kicker, Will Reichert, has the ball on the tee. And off we go here in London. Davis now to return it. And he will only be able to muster the 20-yard line on that return. Well, the Jets come out with Aaron Rodgers. Of course, all the buildup in 2023, it lasted all of 4 snaps. But the man is a legend. A Super Bowl champ, 10-time Pro Bowler. Greg, his 20th NFL season.
I don't know about you, Mike, but my biggest takeaway from our meeting with him was just how important it is that they get off to a fast start. He made it very clear. They wanted to put their opponent on their heels right from the jump. So I think early in this game, they're going to come out swinging right from their opening whistle.
Now the former first-round pick, Breece Hall. Breece Hall! He's inside the 40. Inside the 10. And they won't catch him. He'll go all the way. 80 yards. Touchdown, Jets. Terrific way, Greg, to get this game started. Able to get the opening touchdown and do it with a long run.
Mike, anytime you can create explosive plays in the run game, you're definitely going to take it. And they're going to be able to build on those plays as the rest of this game moves along.
Greg Zuerlein now for the point after. The kick is good, and the Jets will take a 7-0 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. To return, it's Brandon Powell. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. Here's the Minnesota offense taking the field for the first time. They're led out by the number 3 overall pick back in the 2018 draft. Out of USC, it's Sam Darnold.
Well, not an ideal situation to start this game off, Mike. I mean, the smoke from the pregame festivities were still lingering in the air, and you find yourself down a score. You don't have to necessarily go for the quick strike. Whatever your plan was coming into this game, stick to it. Of course, they didn't plan on falling behind this quickly, but there is a long game ahead of them. Just get back on track.
That's into the hands of Aaron Jones. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
So you come back out here after watching the opposing team score first, and what you want to do is you got to establish a little early rhythm and get the drive started. Every offensive coordinator has drive starters, meaning it's a completion, it's a run play that we feel great about, it's a screen. Get a little positive energy into that huddle, and what hopefully starts out good ends with you being able to get some points of your own.
Still second down.
Working out of the gun, it's Darnold. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete. He was looking for Jordan Addison that time. Third down coming up.
I think he just rushed that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage. We see quarterbacks do that all the time, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a tight window ball and put his receiver in a tight spot.
He's got his man. It's Jefferson. And they're not going to catch up to him. He will score. 73 yards. Touchdown, Minnesota. On now for the extra point. Here's Will Riker. He knocks it through. And the Vikings come right back to tie it at 7. Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. Set to return is Xavier Gibson. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. Breece Hall making his way back out there as the Jets are on offense again. And he has been sensational in this opening quarter. You have to imagine we're going to see much more of him as this game goes on. From the 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10. From the gun, Rodgers. A throw left side, taken in by Wilson. A gain of 14. Good for a quick first down.
Throwing with anticipation, it not only requires the confidence in both your accuracy and the timing, but it also forces the receiver to be on time and where the quarterback expects you to be. And this is one of those examples, man. When those two things are on point, it results in a first down. Recognizing the blitz is just the first step in the process for a quarterback understanding who you can account for with the protection and then who you can't account for. That's where your hot receiver comes in. He points to his receiver, who the defender they're hot off of. That guy comes, gets the ball out of his hand, and results in a completion.
And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
Remember, Mike, he's already had a touchdown earlier in the first quarter, and at the way this game has started off, it looks like this defense is going to have their hands full stopping this guy.
1st and 10. They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. On 1st down, they go right back to Hall. He'll work forward for a couple. Blake Cashman up from the linebacker's spot to make the tackle. Second down and 8. They'll go again with Hall. He's going nowhere. Going to lose yardage on that play.
This is what every defense in the league is shooting for, Mike. Negative plays. That's how you kill drives. Force teams to play from behind the sticks. Great job here, taking them down for a loss.
It is 3rd and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. He's got his man, complete to Wilson. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone, and this is where you have to finish drives.
Down at the 12. It's 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's A-Rod. That one's to the sideline complete. Nice grab as he stays in bounds.
The best guys I've been around, Mike, they have a sense where they can see the ball, but they can feel the sideline. And that's kind of an innate sense that these guys have that allows them to concentrate and secure the catch and ensuring that both feet remain in bounds.
Throwing, Rodgers. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Malachi Corley. Touchdown, Jets. Tight spaces down there. Things happen quick. Greg, a quick decision and great execution for the score.
You're exactly right, Mike. Down here this close to the goal line, everybody's clock has to speed up. Not only the quarterback processing to get the ball out of his hand, but you have to win as a receiver quickly and give the quarterback somewhere to go with the ball. It was that quickness at the line of scrimmage that led to that touchdown.
Now Zerline on to add the extra point. He's got it. And the Jets will move out to a 14-7 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Powell now to bring it back. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. Justin Jefferson and this Vikings offense heading out for their next possession. And what a start he's off to. You don't want to start prorating numbers out for 4 quarters, but fair to say, defense going to have to find some way to slow him down. Set to go now on 1st and 10. They'll put Addison in motion. Look to hit him with the jet sweep here to begin this drive. And he'll take this forward for about 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. The man who traded green and gold for Viking purple, it's Aaron Jones. He'll burrow his way forward for a couple. A tackle made by the former first-rounder, Javon Kinlaw. 3rd down, 3 to go. Operating from the gun, it's Darnold. He's got his man, right side, it's complete. And he'll be taken down, and that's going to do it. That's the last play of the first quarter. So after one, 14-7 is our score. More from the International Series in London after this. Darnold now on 1st and 10. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete, but pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
On second down, it's Darnold. He'll get this complete to Trent Sherfield. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line.
These curl routes, he's been running these routes since he was a young kid in Pop Warner football, and I like to call it pulling the string. You've got the defender thinking you're going downfield, and you stick that foot in the ground, work back to the quarterback, friendly to the ball, and really nice job picking up the first down.
Now he'll run, and he'll gain yardage and able to get down at the end of the play.
Take a look at his eyes. You can see the quarterback clearly going through all of his progressions, and he's quick to realize there's nowhere to go with this ball. He makes the right decision and gets out of there, picks up some good yardage, and gets down on the ground.
On second down, it's Jones. Down the sideline, inside the 25. What a run, he brings it to the red zone, taken down inside the 20-yard line.
And after parting ways with the Packers, Jones kind of surprised some by staying in the NFC North. He signs with Minnesota, and he joins an offense that is loaded with talented skill players. So if he can continue to be the playmaker he's been throughout his career, they've got themselves a nice young group here in Minnesota, especially on the offensive side of the ball.
They'll go back to Jones on first down. Lane fills quickly. Only managed to get this to the 14. They'll come up on a second down and 8. From the shotgun, here's Darnold. And he'll take it on in. Touchdown, Vikings.
And that was just a great drive. Really from start to finish, Mike, you could see the play caller just really finding his rhythm, mix and run, mix and pass. Results in the touchdown pass, but really everything they did, the entire possession worked to perfection. When you can sustain the drives like that and come away with touchdowns, man, that goes a long way towards establishing your identity for the rest of this game.
Reichard good with the extra point. And the Vikings will tie things up. We are all even at 14. We are all square, 14 apiece the score as this one's away. Gibson now on the return. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. So now Rodgers and the Jets ready to take over once more. This one, everything we could have hoped for to this point. All even at 14. They'll start this drive with first down. Rodgers, he'll get that into the hands of Williams. And he'll get about 8 on that one, most of it coming after the catch. It's second down.
The receiver thought he had a nice soft spot in that zone coverage, and he settles down to give a nice target to the quarterback. But the defense had eyes on him the entire time. Secure rally tackle prevents that from turning into a big play.
Rodgers now. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down.
Timing and trust. Critical elements of this quick passing game. If your target and the quarterback are not on the same page, it winds up being an incompletion and a wasted down.
Rodgers on 3rd and 2. That's over the middle and take it in. He's got it.
Really nice job here by the quarterback, understanding what did he need to pick up a fresh set of downs. In this case, that underneath drag route was all it took. Get the ball into the hands of your receiver, pick up a first down.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Again, it's Rodgers. A pass caught right side by Conklin. They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. Rodgers going up top again. Open man, that's Gibson. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down. To the air once more, it's Rodgers. Open man, left side, he's got it. A gain there of 11. Good for a Jets first down.
And that's an important conversion, not only because it keeps their offense on the field, and now they can go down and see if they can steal some late points, but either way, worst case scenario, Mike, if you're the offense here, you want to possess the ball going into halftime. Don't give your opponent a chance to go down and score on you. So big pickup there. Now we'll see if they can turn it into some points.
Now he takes off. And he slides and covers up at the end, avoids the hit, and picked up decent yardage along the way.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. A little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good game.
To throw, it's Rodgers. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
Well defended there, and the quarterback's trying to attack this defense outside the numbers. Those really wide-angle throws near the sideline sometimes can be very hard to defend, so give a lot of credit to this secondary. They were all on the same page, and the ball falls incomplete.
He'll take a shot here, back to the end zone. That is caught. What a throw. Garrett Wilson. Touchdown, New York. What a terrific play at the back of the end zone. Greg, that is so hard to do, but something you did during your career. How do guys pull that off?
Yeah, the key here, Mike, is the concentration to not only see the ball, but then you have to feel the ground. You have to know exactly where you are in the back line of the end zone. And tell you what, this is about as good as it gets. Come down with the ball, 2 feet in bounds, touchdown.
Now Zerline for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Jets have broken the deadlock as they move out to a 21-14 lead. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. The Vikings offense going to take over here in the last minute of this first half. They're searching here for the tying score, down 21-14. And they'll begin 1st and 10. To throw is Darnold. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. So now a timeout for the Vikings. That is their first, as the clock will stop with 45 seconds to go until halftime. Here's 1st and 10. Darnold now to throw. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
He decides to go with the safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
Throwing on 2nd down, Darnold. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
Really nice job there by the defense defending the middle of the field. That is the most valuable real estate on the field. They know every single offense is trying to attack the defense between the hashes. So give credit. They took away all the throwing lanes, and that ball falls incomplete.
The pass rush gets home, and he goes down. Now the Jets going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in the 2nd quarter. So 4th down, and Ryan Wright on to punt it away. Xavier Gibson to return for the Jets. And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback and will come out to the 20-yard line. The Jets offense going to get it one last time here late in the opening half. They lead by a touchdown as this drive begins with 1st and 10. Now Rodgers. He finds his tight end, Conklin. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. Play action now with Rodgers. They get 10 yards on the hook up there, and the Jets have a 1st down.
Nice catch there by Williams, and he's able to move the chains. And while he finds himself now in a new uniform here in New York, it's just nice to see him able to return from injury just a year ago. He was signed by the Jets this offseason after coming off a really good run with the Chargers. He's already making his presence felt. He picks up a fresh set of downs.
Jets are going to use their 3rd and final timeout here as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in the opening half. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. They'll throw again. Here's Rodgers. Open man downfield is Conklin. A huge play just before the half. And even 30 yards.
And this offense is now really on the move, Mike, and it's the passing game that's leading the way. They've been able to march their way downfield thanks to this aerial attack, so don't expect them to go to the ground game anytime soon. If I'm this play caller, I'm continuing to lead on this, not only in this drive, but probably for the rest of this game.
Zerline's kick is good. And the Jets can tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the 1st half.
And that's a really nice boost here before the break. I mean, you work the clock well, you're able to steal some points. The biggest thing is you're able to build a little momentum now going into the locker room at halftime.
Seven seconds, all that remains, till halftime. And the kick is away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out. So they'll take over at the 30-yard line. On 1st and 10, here's Darnold. Here comes the screen to Jones.
I like the call. Using the screen as a drive starter to pick up a chunk play and get this offense into some rhythm. It's clear this offensive play caller anticipated the rush of the defense, and he was able to use it against them.
Throwing on 1st and 10 is Darnold. Deep ball downfield for Sherfield. And he's got it! And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play.
All right, Mike, we'll take it from there as we welcome everyone into our EA Sports Studios and our halftime report. We were treated to a solid first half out of the running back, Breece Hall. He wound up finding the end zone on a touchdown run to help give his guys the advantage here at the break. We saw a couple of high-octane offenses getting it done in the first half. Both teams had no problems moving the football. And you'd have to think, the team whose defense shows up in the second half is going to be the one who walks out of here with a victory.
All right, Coach, second half, drawing near. Glad to have you back with us here on EA Sports. Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. Ty Chandler now to bring it back. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Vikings offense and Justin Jefferson headed back onto the field. And you see the numbers for him into this third quarter. They just pop off the screen. He has been open and electric throughout. Three tight ends in the game to start the drive. In motion, it's Jefferson. They show jet sweep and instead run it up the middle. And he finds some space, tackled after a gain of 7 on first down. Again, it's Jones. And he'll get past the marker. So he's got a first down on that gain of 5.
Second down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a first down.
Darnold to throw on first down. To the right side here, pass is caught. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8.
And this is where the versatility of the tight end position really starts coming into play. Not only do they have to line up with their hand on the ground in line, but they can occasionally split out in the slot. And man, they're too fast for linebackers, and a lot of times they're too big for defensive backs.
He'll get this over the middle to Jefferson. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start.
He connects with Jordan Addison. And he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker. 2nd and a yard. Now Jones. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
Finding yourself down here, multiple scores in the second half. The defense is going to give you some friendly run looks, so don't be afraid to mix it in there. But if you're going to find yourself coming back from this deficit, you're going to have to do it primarily through the air with just a little bit of mix of the run.
They run it once more with Jones. And he'll be taken down.
And this offense just continues to chew up yards and get first down after first down. And defensively now, you find yourself a little bit on your heels. You're defending a goal-to-go situation. They need to step up here and get a stop.
Well, a chance to get right back in it here. First down and goal. They'll run it here with Jones. And he's in. Aaron Jones. Touchdown, Minnesota. Greg, sometimes we say it too often. That was an important drive. That one really felt important for them to edge a little bit closer.
Yeah, now the question is, Mike, yeah, the offense does their job, but can the defense get a stop? They've got to continue to get the ball back to their offense. Let them build on that previous drive because they've still got some work to do.
Will Reichard now on for the extra point. He's got it. And the Vikings cut the lead to 3, 24-21. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Gibson now on the return. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The Jets offense and Aaron Rodgers getting ready to go once more. And we run you through the highlights here. It has been a very big performance from the quarterback position, instrumental in leading and executing, and now trying to finish strong and take his team to the finish line. So they come to the line for first down and 10. From the shotgun, it's A-Rod. Catch made, right side by Wilson. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
The master of play action, Rodgers. This one caught by Lazard. First time they've looked his way all game long. He comes through with the grab and a first down.
Now, so far here today, putting points on the board certainly hasn't been a problem, and plays like that are why. Think about it, Mike. Sometimes you just have to take what the defense gives you and not force something that's not there, and that mid-range pass results in a fresh set of downs.
On the handoff, here comes Hall. And a good run there. Going to get him 5 yards. So, 3 quarters have come and gone. Back with more of the NFL International Series after this. From the gun, Rodgers. He's got it at the 7. And he gets marked out of bounds, but inside the 5-yard line. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
Big-time completion right there, and this isn't just a spot where they're trying to run the game out here in the 4th quarter. They were not only trying to pick up points, but they're trying to get in the end zone and extend this lead, so really nice job.
And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Malachi Corley. Touchdown, New York. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the 4th quarter, get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, and I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the 4th quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
Extra point try now for Zerline. It's up and through. And the Jets will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Howell now to bring it back. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. The Vikings offense and Sam Darnold heading back on the field. And this defense might be about ready to wave the white flag. Nothing they have tried to throw at him has been successful. He just processes things so quickly, making the right read, seemingly every time. Darnold now on 1st and 10. Throwing over the middle, this one is complete. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
To the left side here, caught by Addison. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. Throwing, Darnold. They'll try to set up the screen here. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9. To throw again is Darnold. Taking advantage of the room to run, a gain of 19 on the scramble.
This has been a great drive, and mostly at the hands of the man with the ball there. He thought about pulling the trigger on that one, thought better of it, decides to take off with his legs, and now he's going to have 1st and goal.
To the end zone there, but it is incomplete.
They're lucky to have avoided this mistake here, Mike. In the fourth quarter, with possessions running out, that would have been a critical back-breaking play in this game. And they're going to have second life now after that defender drops the ball. And let's see if they can take advantage of it.
Operating from the gun, it's Darnold. That is caught by the tight end. Touchdown, Vikings. Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance, but can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting?
Riker now to add the extra point. The kick is good. Important extra point. The difference is just 3, a field goal here in the fourth quarter. So they've cut into the lead. Now just a field goal behind as they kick it off. Davis now to return it. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. Garrett Wilson and the Jets offense now heading back onto the field. They lead by a field goal as they go to work with a 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8. Two minutes remain in the fourth quarter. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. Here's 2nd and 2. Give up the middle with Hall. And he's got it. 1st down. A pickup of 4. So, right out of the 2-minute break, we get a timeout used by the defense with 1:56 to go. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Another run here with Hall. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2. And quickly, the clock stops again. Defense taking the timeout. $1:54 to go. On the run, here's Hall. Hall, a 1st down and more. And it will finally be taken down at the Jets' 33-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. The defense still with all 3 timeouts at their disposal as the quarterback's down to a knee.
You have to wonder if next time does the play caller give his quarterback some options to check out of this play. It was clear before the ball was snapped this was not a great look for that play call, and you can see the end result.
Victory formation here as he's down to a knee. So this one in the win column for the Jets. This was a game where both offenses were up and down the field, marching the ball at will, matching each other point for point. But in the end, they got a few more defensive stops than their opponents did, and that was the difference in this one. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more